Only 3% of people have this kind of brain. And if you're part of that rare group, you probably already feel like most people misunderstand you. Not because you're antisocial, but because your mind just works differently. In this video, we'll break down 7 signs you might belong to that small group. And by the end, you'll not only understand yourself better, you'll finally understand why others have always struggled to understand you. Also, when we get to the 7th point, something clicks. Most people overlook it completely, but it could explain your entire life experience. Let's begin 1. You can't stand small talk, but you'll talk for hours about something real. Not shy, you're not quiet, but surface-level conversations drain you like a phone with 3% battery. Talking about the weather, you're mentally already walking away. But if someone brings up psychology, consciousness, philosophy, spirituality, or why people act the way they do, now you're wide awake. You crave connection, not chatter. And that's what sets you apart. You don't just want to talk, you want to understand. You want conversations that explore meaning, purpose, human behavior, and how the world works under the surface. This depth isn't just a preference, it's part of how your brain is wired. You might find yourself uncomfortable in typical social gatherings, yet fully energized by one-on-one deep conversations too. You see patterns where others see chaos. Most people take things at face value. You can walk into a room, listen for 2 minutes, and feel the unspoken dynamics. If you notice subtle facial expressions, shifts in tone, body language, changes in energy. It's like you're decoding the matrix. In real time, you don't just observe, you absorb. And while that can be powerful, it can also be overwhelming. This ability can make you deeply empathetic, but also emotionally exhausted, especially in environments full of conflict, negativity, or inauthenticity. Learning how to set emotional boundaries becomes essential for your mental health and personal growth. 3. Your inner world is louder than the outer one. Even in silence, your mind is busy, constantly analyzing, imagining, replaying conversations, or building entire scenarios in your head. It's not anxiety, it's curiosity on overdrive. You don't just think. You overthink, rethink, and then pre-think just in case. It can be exhausting unless you learn how to use it as your superpower. Your imagination is a rich universe, and while others may not see it, it shapes how you understand and engage with the world. Learning to channel this inner intensity into creative outlets, journaling, art, writing, or meditation can help you transform overwhelm into clarity and productivity, for you've always felt old, even as a child. While other kids were obsessed with toys, trends, or superficial activities, you were asking questions that made adults uncomfortable. You felt the weight of the world early. And while others seemed content with simple answers, you kept digging. You may have felt lonely, misunderstood, or isolated growing up. That sense of emotional depth isn't common, but it explains why shallow environments feel suffocating to you. You've probably heard people say you're wise beyond your years or felt like you were watching life from a slightly different angle. This maturity often means you're drawn to people older than you, and you find comfort in deeper, meaningful friendships rather than shallow popularity. 5. You question everything, especially yourself. You question your thoughts, analyze your beliefs, and even question your own motives. While this intense introspection can make decision-making hard, it also makes your self-awareness razor-sharp. This kind of deep inner dialogue isn't common, and it's also why people often come to you for advice when you're still figuring things out yourself. You might feel like you're living inside a constant inner debate, but this self-reflection allows you to grow faster than most. If you've ever been told you think too much, just type thinker in the comments. You're in good company. Understanding that questioning is part of your natural curiosity can help you manage self-doubt and strengthen your confidence. 6. You're either all in or not at all. If you struggle with feeling indifferent or half-hearted, something doesn't excite you, inspire you, or have genuine meaning, it's nearly impossible for you to pretend it matters. That goes for relationships, hobbies, jobs, friendships, and even everyday tasks. You operate in extremes passionate obsession or total disinterest. It's not a flaw, it's your wiring. This intensity can lead you to incredible achievements, breakthroughs, haze, and personal fulfillment when you're aligned with your passion. But it can also make everyday life feel tedious if it's not meaningful. Recognizing this trait can help you. Actively seek environments, people, and careers that match your level of passion. 7. You feel everything deeply. Here it is, the part no one talks about. Your intelligence isn't just in your thoughts, it's in your feelings. You notice shifts in energy, pick up on emotional undercurrents, and experience life on a more intense frequency. That's why loud places exhaust you, why you need time alone, and why certain moments stay with you forever, long after others have moved on. You might cry at beauty, feel joy like a wave, and carry emotions that others miss entirely. This emotional sensitivity is a strength, not a weakness. It allows you to connect with others in profound ways, but it also requires you to protect your peace. It explains why some events leave you deeply moved and why you crave authenticity in every interaction.